Operation get K7 a contact alley-oop.
Wait, do I gotta buy them? Don't I gotta buy it?
You don't have it?
I don't know. I'll check right now, actually. In the dunk creator or whatever.
Just add it to your existing dunk created or created dunks.
No, I got it already. I don't got the pro. I don't got the pro ones. I got the elite one. I don't
That's all
want
you
the
need.
pro one. I don't want the. I'm ready.
I usually put pro and elite just so I can have a higher chance of getting more because you have more animations.
No, I get it. But if I could get a pro one and an elite one on a lob, I want the elite one. Go big or go home. So, his name is Temp. Nah, he got banned.
Yeah, someone like reported his name or something. So now he's temp 096485.
Yo, we should rate him.
How you gonna do that?
Now would it? Just rage bait him. Get him to say something crazy on the mic. Nah, I don't actually rage bait. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I swear when you get your overall higher on your build, they make your mind player faster. I'm not even joking.
Oh, bro, it's your motion style. I promise, Kev.
Oh, but this motion style I got on is whack, man.
Which one are you using?
I don't even know. This shit whack though.
How tall is this build?
69.
6'8". You're 6'8".
Plus,
6'8".
yeah, my
That's
fault.
I was about to say, you better call that. Come on now. Nigga assaulted me.
Yo. Yo, Vaughn.
Yep.
You should start betting first baskets on the RR 2K game.
That's hilarious.
And we was running parlays on the predictions and Twitch chat on our 2K games before.
That's hilarious. I'm so down for
And
that.
bro, this shit was mad fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's like niggas was taking the over and the under on like me for points or like niggas for rebounds and shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire. That'd be so cool, like a 2K version, and we could like, well, I guess people like donate,
Yeah.
like
Ah,
place their bet.
It would just be channel points.
You seen me pass it behind my head? Who the fuck do I think I am? Right here, right here.
Oh,
You
wow.
tweaking? Come on, don't do that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. 2 for $1, make a lady holler. Yes, sir.
you ain't gonna miss the second one.
I got two.
Understand it. Raymond. I'm gonna just sit in the corner until my number is called. So niggas need my jersey.
Wow.
Here,
Can he not shoot?
He passed
Yo,
out.
you can't shoot today? What's up? Just let me know.
Head in the rim.
I'm so upset.
Rob you.
Hey, he gotta not be able to shoot, cause ain't no way, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, shit like that get niggas water cut off. You passing the shot I gave you, alright, that's cool.
Let me get that.
It'll be the last one I give you.
Throw it over. Ah,
Hey.
who am I? Oh Lord.
Who you feeling like? Go right. I'm not that fast.
Oh Lord. How about Deepa, rotate, loaded. What's up?
I should have.
I'm not gonna lie, niggas getting bailouts at 6'9" is crazy. I don't know what build that is, but he got a bailout. Maybe man.
That's your pass. I guess not your height, brother.
Yeah, as long as you have high pass accuracy, you can get it at any height. I'm pretty sure.
Can't lie, my pass hack is low as dirt. I should have listened to you, Ron. I hate low pass hack.
Bro,
Now you ain't low pass tag, bro. I'm telling you, passing is a part of the game, bro.
he's like, I'm not a point guard. I don't need high pass accuracy. Yeah,
I mean, if you 78, it's valid, but you can't move how me and Lotus is moving.
It's
no
funny because
way.
I'm really a dot too. Like I could see some shit really dot.
I know, and that kind of opens up your shot creation because being able to pass out of a shot and other options is like the prime thing that a shot creator can do. You create shots for everybody. Like literally anywhere that there's a shot on the court, you could take it or you could set someone else up to take it. Especially once you become that much of a threat. The
I would like to
motherfuckers.
create my own shot.
You see niggas be double teaming me OD on this KD bill. My pass tag is like at 87. That's a mistake. Yeah.
Way to get there.
Lob. Uh-oh. Someone's not paying attention. Okay.
What's bro doing? It's your man.
Are you trying to do that
Yeah, bro. I
little?
got two. I got.
You just trying me with that Larry Hop shit that niggas be talking about, bro. I hate meta niggas. Die. Now I'm about to kill you. Right here, right back, right back. I'm about to kill this meta nut. Meta that, motherfucker. Oh, come on. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, he killed me. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Whoa. Nah, that shit look like a rope, twin.
I was looking like I'm ready to hit some shit up, right?
Oh,
Hey,
and it.
that's not you.
Bro, I seen him put that bitch up, and I was like, if I like, I said, if I look at this clock and that bitch don't say 0, I'm about to be mad as.
Yeah. That was a good pass.
He shot that bitch like Michael Porter Jr. himself.
Oh, I would shoot it again. So get off the
That was a
rim.
good stuff.
All right, all
Boy,
right, all right.
nigga didn't hesitate to pull though. That was different. One more, bro. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, I don't want this screen. Oh, they both, bro. They just standing on top of each other, bro.
They don't have no space, and they're on the same. They in the mic together. They're talking to each other. Ain't no space.
One. Take the continuation.
I want to get hop step so bad, bro. They don't give me hop step. That one.
You know how to do them?
Don't you got to just move to the opposite side of the ball hand or wherever and tap the square?
Nope, that's not how it happens no more. You have to hold right trigger and be using the right stick
Right?
away from the basket, diagonal away from the basket
Whatever.
while you're driving. I'll see if I can do it. Let me see. I could just pass out.
Be like, let me see. Can I see it?
I just want to see if I want to do the move.
Oh, I'm not about to do none of that. Yeah, get that out.
Wow. Hell no. Well, nigga, go down, big dog. Man.
Nothing
Yo,
amazing
Van, what's
happens
good,
here.
man? Thank you for 57. Greatly
Everything is
appreciate that.
ordinary.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm in the morning. 8 o'clock.
I got too much gravity now.
Goodbye. Hello. Spring.
He missed. Oh. Right here, bro. I got you.
3 months, it'll be 5 years. Yeah, I know. I still don't even feel like I've been streaming for that long. I be trying not to think about it though. Otherwise, my knees gonna turn to dust.
Oh, he ran right into me.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Yo, Gohan, thank you for the 37. I greatly appreciate it.
Up, up, up. We had him. I'll take the grenade. Oh, good shot.
Wildin' like Caillou. Revolution. This
Oh,
nigga
he
can shoot.
can shoot.
Yeah, bro. I said, I ain't forget that possession.
I'll never forget. Look for me. Look for me. Look for me. Look for me. Come on. I guess he saw me the whole.
Right back.
How are we feeling about fighting games right now? Tekken, Street Fighter, the same game since it launched.
Oh,
If Ferry's
nigga.
putting Ronaldo, who's his I just learned about the other day. Yeah, I didn't know about the Ronaldo stuff either, but then I seen a bunch of quote tweets about it. So Yeah, I don't know the full details. I just know of the
Thank you.
accusations or whatever.
You're welcome.
But I don't know,
That's
man.
your best bet too, Kev, because you could stop and then fully pass. You won't have to bail out.
Yeah, that's why I want to do that.
I don't think
Yo, I'm in a game, you heard?
I don't think fighting games are in the best state right now. I be trying not to think about it, talk about it too much, but 'cause the thing is, I see some people who are like, "Yo, fighting games are in such a great spot. There's so many great games out right now, and this, and that, and da 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 da." And I don't know. It's like it's two extremes on Twitter where niggas think it's like the best era ever, and some niggas think it's like all doom and gloom, and it be making me think that I don't like fighting games as much as I thought I did. Cause
Yo, I feel like a lot of us are feeling the same way right now.
yeah, it's like damn, maybe I just had a couple games that I liked, and they happen to be fighting games. Like I don't know.
Right. And we're just competitive people
Fuck
by
yeah.
nature. Mhm. Okay. A pump fake into the tray ball. I don't hate you.
So if you throw it to me, I'm pulling.
Yagi.
Yeah, I don't have a fighting game I'm in love with right now. That's
I'm
a
out
weird
of him.
feeling because haven't been that way in a while. It just
I think Fatal Fury, I'm gonna just play it because it's gonna have the Esports World Cup.
you gonna try to be serious about that game?
Oh yeah, because like I mean, I need something to play in the meantime for a tier scale, so I think I'll let it be that. But I'm not playing Street Fighter.
Gotcha.
So. Also, I think whenever it comes to new fighting games, I think I have the strongest chance to just hit the ground running and come out to be good.
I think you remind me of niggas like Phone in that sense, where I think a new game come out, you could be a top player and then off rip.
Yeah, I think I could do that as well.
'Cause I feel it's a few niggas like that, like
It's kind of hard
Sonic.
to do.
Yeah, but I think like, niggas like Sonic
Nothing
do that.
easy
Obviously,
happens here.
Diaphone is
Everything
like
is
that. I think you're one of the niggas that's like that. New game come out, it's like, hey, if you want to take that shit serious for the first few months, you probably gonna be pretty nasty.
Yeah. Nice.
That's not a foul. All right.
I'm about to start fading.
I've been able to do that for a couple games, but I got to figure out how to like translate that into like content. I just don't have the ideas for it just yet.
Shit is hard. I envy the niggas who be having ideas for videos every other day and shit. Cause I do not.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Get that shit out of here.
Now we wrestled him. What the fuck?
Oh, he didn't
Yo,
want to
he
pass.
poking it, bro.
You were forcing it. That's literally the definition of forcing it. Like,
Can't be doing that.
But yeah, the thing about fighting games right now as well is that I hate that it feels so difficult to have like any real conversations about shit because like niggas always want to be extreme about something and like it's never level headed. And then you say one thing and niggas interpret it as something entirely different than what you said. Oh, so you mean like no, nigga, I meant what I said. I said what I meant. You know, I don't need you to reiterate and articulate it in a different form and fashion. I chose my words very carefully. Greatest tweet ever made is a nigga who made the waffles and pancakes tweet. You like waffles? Oh, so you hate pancakes? No, nigga, that's a whole fucking new sentence. Not what I said.
no, that's actually the best tweet on Twitter.
Like that is the greatest tweet ever made.
Is by a nigga talking about the simplest shit.
What the fuck happened there?
Pull the lob.
Nah, I mean I see that, but like why
Blood in his blood. There's blood in his blood. That's what happened. I'm mistaken.
Your pussy will make me a hard life. Fuck you. I feel like your
I know
discussion of
not to do
gameplay
that.
videos do better for you right now.
See, Kev, that's how you check the temperature. Nah, no.
I don't think it's a matter of whether the video is like discussion or gameplay. It's more so just whatever's hot at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can do a gameplay video that does 100,000, but that really depends. Oh, I didn't even see the time. I say 100,000 like I do that on the regular. Like I have gameplay videos that I do anywhere from 20 to 50, right? If it's like a new game or like a hype DLC or something like that or whatever. But likewise, like with the tech shit going on, I had a couple of videos I did like 20, 30, 40. So it's just like, it really just depends on what the climate is. It's a lot to discuss, but it's a lot that I don't bother discussing because a lot of it just end up being just like pointless drama, even if I do have thoughts and opinions on it. But also like I just don't be caring to be involved in certain conversations because I already know what I'm gonna get myself into when I speak on it.
Yeah,
And
I be feeling the same way.
it just don't be worth the energy. Taking community went from being united for a day to having a civil war. That's what I'm saying. Is like the community is like so divided and shit right now. And the problem is too is like niggas get they develop an opinion or a thought or a mindset, and then they're like cemented in it. Like there's never a chance of them like they're not open to any other perspective. You can't change their mind. They're like they just take a firm stance, and it's like I'm dying on this hill no matter what. And it's like dogs. Like what's the like why? There's nothing to
die on
discuss there.
weird hills too. They do it a
Bro,
lot.
shit that don't even be worth it. Like you acting,
it's
you
like-
not Martin Luther King for thinking that like
you don't-
this
yeah, you
mix
don't
up
feel
is
this
you know what I'm
strongly
saying?
about the game. Like you don't feel this strongly about the character. You just want to talk shit on Twitter. Like
That and that's what be killing me. It's like you don't even actually care like that. You just want to debate or argue and shit. Like you just
my player is not worth shit.
I said you got D board, not O board, nigga. Supposed to go for putback.
not envious of that thing you have to do where you like police your own opinions and make sure they're not sensitive to anyone real opinions on obligatory. Yeah, well you watch me enough to know that I do that shit all the time. Like I second guess and triple guess like how I want to word things and how I say things, or if I even want to speak on something at all, just because it's just like it's so fucking hard on the internet to have a conversation about anything, bro. And like I think I'm a pretty open-minded individual who's, you know, pretty articulate and well-spoken, and it's just still like I just get misconstrued and misinterpreted all the time. And it'd be turned into arguments when it's just like, bro, we don't even disagree. You just want to argue for the sake of arguing.
Bro, why not go so slow?
Going on with Tekken. To put it simply, Tekken just got its season 2 update and it's a huge mess, and it went in a direction that the vast majority of the player base does not agree with. Fuck, that's early. And yeah, people are just very upset and disappointed with the direction that the game went in, to put it like super simply. And then also the player base, even though we were united over like all hating it, the player base then got divided because niggas started a boycott, which again, like I have thoughts and opinions on, but I ain't spoke on it just because it's just gonna lead to some shit. But for what it's worth, I do not agree with the boycott, but I am not playing the game myself, but not because I'm boycotting it, just because the game's not fun right now. But that's a charge.
I always think shit like that is extreme. Like boycotting the game. Like you're ODing.
My thing is like, for one, like you niggas is not civil rights activists. Second of all, like how you boycott some shit you already bought? Like I don't. This shit don't make no sense.
They got you already, nigga.
What do you mean? Like you know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't really, like I said, I ain't make no video talking about it. I ain't really been on stream talking about it. But like the boycott shit is kind of dumb to me. But I'm not playing the game. Like I don't care. Niggas are like protesting about not playing the game because like I'm also not playing it. But I just
Let me see that, bro. It's Kevin Durant time.
I don't know.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Niggas think they Rodney King or some shit. I don't.
You know it's Kevin Durant time. Good pass. I just had to get on the mic and let him know, bro. Because there's no way we was about to lose this shit.
Saw that tweet about the
can't.
Korea gaming video. Nah, what they say now? Because that video gets brought up every 2 weeks.
Somebody help.
Boycotting is crazy. Like chill out, Rosa Parks.
Nigga, you're not Malcolm X. You're not Martin Luther King. Why are you taking a stance?
Yeah, like
Nah,
you don't like the game, sure, talk about it on Twitter.
can we have a different discussion though? I think we need to boycott 2K. That might happen.
That needs boycotting. That does need boycotting.
That's a different discussion.
I fear they got too much of my money for me to boycott these niggas.
Yeah, bro.
The nigga missed
They
both
in my
of them?
pockets bad, bro. They in my pockets bad.
This video ruined fighting games. It was a video for buffing over. That same tweet has been made 600 times. Saying that the Korea gaming buffing over fighting or buffing over Nerf video ruined fighting games is like tweeting out Rock Lee versus Gara was underrated.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate that take because it's just not true. If you watch the video, they're not saying that what Tekken did is good.
That's
You're
the thing
saying
as
like,
well. Like niggas look at the title of the video and
they
like interpret it in a
video.
way that the video
Yeah.
did not really mean.
Yeah.
I get it though to some degree because a lot of niggas
That's my
are like
fucking
that
son. You hear
where
me?
I do think there's a lot of like people generally speaking who probably watch it was like, yeah, no, this nigga spitting facts. We should just buff characters always and not nerf. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
He was really talking on along the lines like, oh, these characters are kind of silly. They have a lot of strong shit. Let's make the characters who are not that strong up there too. Not
right.
that these characters are broken. Let's buff them more. Like we're not talking about that.
Because my thing is right with a game like Tekken 8, myself and lots of other players would agree with this as well. I was under the belief, like I had the personal opinion of the belief that character power in Tekken 8 was like too high. Honestly, like I was like niggas should be brought down, not brought up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And obviously they did the exact fucking opposite. But I think most people with an understanding of fighting games probably would have been like, yeah, maybe some of these characters are like way too fucking crazy. We should tone the game down a little bit. For them to like double down on the shit is just like, hey
That's
yo,
Dragon Ball Fighters level shit. Like,
man. And I was saying it, and niggas was pushing back on. I was like, oh bro, like you just da, 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 da. I'm just like, all right, bro, y'all gonna see, y'all gonna
nah,
see.
Fighters did that in the game. Like literally, you look at Fighters now, no one really plays it. Like
And in real
even
time, when it was happening to DBFZ, niggas was on my ass. I'm just like, all right, bro, y'all gonna see. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand why niggas always look at me like I'm trying to be some contrarian or some hater or some shit. Yes, bro, the game I committed my fucking whole career to is the game I want to hate on and hope dies. Yes, that's definitely what I'm doing right now. The game that I have made a living off of, I'm preying on its downfall. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, that doesn't even like remotely make sense.
Notice that the two primary games where they buffed the characters so much that the game was not fun anymore are both Bamco games. I mean, Bandai Namco has had a history of like poor balance and not really supporting games properly and everything of that nature. Like it's not shocking or surprising. I don't think it's a coincidence.
Unironically, the game that I think does it the best as far as like balance goes, and it's gonna sound funny, but Arxis. I think Arxis, like, even if there's shit I don't agree with, at least there's some sort of like direction with it.
Mm.
Sometimes,
Playing with
like
K7, yeah, I am.
like the last time they changed Guilty Gear, I hate Guilty Gear now. Like these days, I don't really like it at all. But there are some patches that they did where I'm like, wow, this is a good patch. It's a step in the right direction. They're moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I agree with this. I enjoy this. But then there's also been some things where it's been questionable. But Bamco and NRS have been like two game titles where it's like
I just,
the balance changes are always questionable.
I
Like
just don't
you don't really know
understand.
why they do certain
I
things.
don't understand like what something changed or something happened. Like, see, either somebody stepped down, somebody stepped up. There's a new team. Someone got fired because at least with Tekken, it didn't used to be like this, but it did at some point in 7, right? So in Tekken 7, a lot of things were nerfed and toned down, and Tekken 7 wasn't a very like crazy or wild game, you know what I mean? And for the first few years, it was just like it was pretty
But
like grounded and
back
very
up, we got four. We got four. We come
oh
back. We
shit,
come
it
back.
was pretty grounded and like very well balanced. Like I would even argue that at a point, like Tekken 7 was the most balanced game out there. And then
Mm-hmm.
some point in like season 3, they started doing weird shit. And then that led into Tekken 8 to them doing even weirder and more questionable shit that I just don't really understand anymore.
Not gonna lie, bro. It's a bad look when you let NRS be the most balanced fighting game right now. Actually, I can't,
Man,
because I think Street Fighter is decently balanced. I just think it's boring.
it was good, Fresh Prince. It's funny that twice they said one thing in regards to balance and did the opposite. Remember when the DBZ team said they wanted the strength to be balanced around it? Yeah, which was funny even at the time because like Super Saiyan Goku and Adult Gohan were like way better than Goku Black. But I was just like, okay, if like that's gonna be the maximum power, like that's cool, that's fine. Like having every character be around that level, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just not what they did. But again, they said that back in like that was either like late season 1 or like early season 2. And you know, the balancing team changed from Arxis to Bandai in season 3. Or maybe it was like after the season two patch or whatever, right? Season 3 is when we know Bandai Namco had control over the balance changes and the updates and everything. And yeah, I mean, as we saw, things took a drastic turn from that point on. It was just all downhill. In my opinion, from season 3 onward, it was just strictly downhill. The game just only got worse and worse and worse. And I know some niggas really like season 3, but I did not. You gonna leave me open?
He's like, yo, nobody stop ball. Guard your man, dummy.
Monte Ellis build.
Like the start of season 3. The start of season 3 wasn't like egregious, but I liked the earlier seasons more. But like if it had stopped at season 3, like I could have dealt with that. You know what I'm saying? I could have lived with that. But by the time you get to season 3.5 and onward, I'm just like, yo, what even is this game anymore? Like deadass what happened to the game I love. And like I knew I wasn't tripping either, like when I was feeling that way and shit and everything was going down, because at Evo, what was it, in 2022? 2023? I forget what. All right, I kind of forced that. 2020, I think it was 2023. I want to say 2023. Like no bullshit. Like I played season 1 DBFZ offline with Dion and Dotto. I was damn near brought to tears, bro. Like I was having so much fun, and that shit made me like I was really happy. But that shit also made me like mad depressed. Cause like damn, like I really, really, really liked this game, and then this is just not what it is anymore. That shit was so fun. I didn't want to stop. Like we were supposed to be practicing, getting some games with each other to practice for the tournament. Yeah, I did not want to update that console, bro. I was like, can we just play this shit all day?
Man, a lot of hate getting looked off. That's bad. Back to the top.
Don't get me wrong, season 1 wasn't perfect either, but it was a lot more fun than whatever the fuck that game is now to me. And I think there's also like this fucked up mindset a lot of niggas have. I think most people don't understand the word balance, and they think that like some people don't see an issue with where Tekken 8 is right now, or like where Dragon Ball FighterZ is right now, because like, oh, this is the most balanced the game has ever been. It's like, okay, sure, like every character is good, but like for one, every character being the exact same strength is boring. But also, they're too strong. Like that shit is not. Oh, niggas think about it
it's
very
like
differently, but
everybody has rocket launchers. That doesn't make the game fun.
right. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, if everyone's broken, then no one's broken. I'm like, no, everyone's broken. Like,
Yeah, just making fun of fight against. All right, PK.
balance is a multi-tier conversation. It is, but a lot of niggas just think, oh, as long as the characters are all relatively the same strength, that's all that matters. And that's just not how that works.
Why am I getting trapped in the paint by 2 people?
Take the last boy. My bad, bro. I got
So
stuff in
good.
animation.
He does think he Monte Ellis. You see how he's shooting?
I dead want to make a Monte Ellis better.
Not gonna lie, Montella's build is kind of crazy.
That'd be tough, no?
I mean, I respect it. It's just kind of crazy.
I mean, that's the build you got.
Nah, relax.
Well, you're not jacking Monte Ellis?
I got respect for Montella.
What?
This
Monte Ellis
is.
got like 73 perimeter defense max. He's food out there. But he
I
can
was
he
thinking more
really
like Steph or Kyrie or even like a Trey Young with this, but
my bad. You definitely the pass.
you
You definitely got the physical with Monte Ellis.
might not be wrong about that.
165 pounds soaking wet. Good boy, Kev. Come on, one more, one more, one more.
I think newer players think like, oh, how
Oh
balanced is this
Lord.
game, which is wrong. And I
Oh
think,
Lord.
I've never I have never ever once like picked up a fighting game or like got into it, and one of my first 100 questions was, "What's the balance like in this game?" It just never mattered to me.
Well, yeah, I could see that. For me, I'd be asking that though. I'd be like, "Yo, who's broke?" Like I always ask.
But that's not the same question though. I don't think that's
Yeah.
the same question at all.
Or like if I pick a character or I hover up a character like in a game that money, yo, how good is X character or how good is this character?
I think that's that's valid. I think that's a very different question though. But niggas be like, "Is this game balanced?" Like that's
Yeah, I don't.
like, nigga, who cares? Like, does shit look fun? You see a character that you think look cool? Like,
I fuck with the center. He
but
rate my game, so I rate him.
another thing is as well is that I think certain questions don't hold the same value or the same weight depending on who's asking it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, for example, like tier lists, right? I love making tier lists, talking about tier lists and everything like that. But you can't talk about tier lists with everybody.
Right.
Some niggas is just not part of the conversation. And then the niggas who be like the most passionate
Oh
or care about it the
Lord.
most, like it don't even apply to
Oh
them.
Lord. It's about that time, Kev. I ain't gonna lie. It's
Your build
dangerous
might be
for me.
unguardable.
This nigga is so dangerous, bro.
Your
I
build
don't even
might be.
Damn.
I
Need a
haven't met someone
dig.
able to stay in front of him yet.
You just might be the leg.
You know he's under pressure right now. Hold on.
Characters should have different win conditions, not just 50-50s or stupid no risk, high reward neutral skips. And that's my issue right now with games, is that it feels like every fighting game is becoming this super high reward, very low risk, like genre or style or archetype or whatever, where it's just like, bro, that's just mad annoying to play against. Especially when that's every matchup. There's one thing when it's just one character's like, damn, this character's broke. But when like every single character is like, okay, here's this like plus on block, like neutral move that leads into a 50-50. And the 50-50 bears like no risk on the fucking person performing
Right.
it.
I
It's
don't
like
rate that game plan.
this
I
option
agree.
is a launcher that's safe on block, and this option is like it's
It's
negative,
less
but
of a launcher.
yeah, but it's like it's unsafe, but you only get the smallest punish like for taking like, oh, it's unsafe, it's -10. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, that
you
ain't
get a
no.
jab. Yeah, you
You
get
know
a
what I'm
jab
saying?
punish.
Like, yo, you get a jab
Yeah.
punish. Like, what the fuck? Where's
It's
the
not actual punish.
right? I just feel like the whole risk reward shit is like skewed and like all modern fighting games, and it's like getting worse. And I don't like that.
Hey.
Great move for me.
I agree. I don't like that. That's kind of what killed fighters for me. It was just like everyone was just like button into CS, and all the mix up was the same. Like you
Yeah,
just drive rush beam into 50-50, and it was just like, okay, nobody has anything innovative.
I passed it, please.
Or like even
and
when it was like
that's what's happening with
that
Tekken,
tag
where
out meta.
everything is just like running move into plus on +6 +9 on block mid into
Yeah.
stance into 50-50. It's like, yo, and the shit that pisses me off personally is I play Huadong in that game. Well, Huadong and Reina. But Huadong is like a, you know, a rush down like stance mix up character. But like I like that archetype. I like those types of characters. But you know, there's actual risk involved with his reward, and the character is actually pretty hard to play. The problem with me though is that, like, for one, they got the whole roster doing what he used to be special for doing, but now also doing it better than him. Also, niggas hate that fucking character. He's like one of the most hated characters like in Tekken, and niggas like hate that style of gameplay and everything
Right,
like that.
he's
Oh,
the
but
pioneer of
right,
it.
but now
He's
it's
the
cool
only
when
one that
everybody else
can't do
doing
it.
it. Like, all right,
Right,
bro, y'all hate Huadong, but now everybody's Huadong. Okay, cool, for sure.
right,
At least I had to think when I was doing my shit, bro. Like, fuck.
right. That's how I felt about Victor a little bit.
I also want to say they're catering to more casuals, and I actually disagree. I spoke on this in one of my recent videos where I used to think the same, but like with that Tekken patch, like I don't know who the fuck they catering for, because don't nobody like this shit. Well, not nobody, but the vast majority of people don't like this shit. And they do things that are like counterproductive, like counterintuitive to the idea, because it's like, okay, let me think of an example. Like in Tekken, right? We use the Kazuya example. Kazuya is a character that's weak to sidestep left, right? So you have to. There are certain adjustments that you have to make as a player because of the counterplay that exists to his weakness as a character. The thing is, they have given him moves and like options that beat the counterplay to him. That is counterplay that low level players aren't doing. So it's like, oh, we're giving him these moves to like, make it even easier for casuals or like, make him stronger or whatever. But it's like, bro, only high level players were performing the correct counterplay to what his weakness is in this situation. And if the high level players are against this and the low level players don't even know about it because they're not good enough, so who is this for? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why are we giving him a safe, like homing mid to help him with his weakness to sidestep left when the niggas who are doing sidestep left duck to beat these options are the niggas who are like, he should not have this. Yeah, it's just like this over homogenization of the game and everything. And
It's like before he had that homing mid or whatever, did he have any other options to actually help him with people who knew the matchup?
yes, so he can wave dash, which helps him realign. So you just wave dash into electric or something like that, which by the way, electric is a plus on block like high. That's also a launcher. Like it's duckable, but there's counterplay to that as well because he also has a mid that's a launcher that's, safe. And then he has a low that's, is his hell sweep, which is weak to sidestep left, but it's launch punishable. So it's like, okay, like he's got options and there's counterplay. It's interesting. There's actual like depth to it, but they're removing a lot of that depth by just like, okay, here's just an option that covers everything.
I think FDX made a great video that I watched about Tekken. He was talking about Steve. Basically, they give him a new move that just kind of completely makes
Fucking
the rest of his
the heat
kit useless.
move.
Yeah, the heat
Yeah.
move.
And everything he does goes into Lionheart, which is just leads into stance mix up. It's just stupid.
Yeah, so it's like I do heat move or I do this other thing. It's A or B. It's not like A, B, C, and then counterplay to C, so you can do D. Like it's not like a rabbit hole of counterplay. It's literally just like I'm doing this or I'm doing this. Good luck.
It's removing depth. It's taking out like any kind of mind games. Like I don't know. It's just simple, like over simplifying things.
Tekken is hype to watch too. When you see two people that really know what the fuck is going on play, like that's just hype.
Yeah.
But then like now everybody looks like they know how to play. So not even everybody's just popping heat.
That's one thing I will
That's all,
say.
yeah.
He, for me, I don't know. I want like a bare bones like fighting game. I know we like get
No, this is what I was
over.
saying. I was like, bro,
You
what if
know,
we had
I
a
want
Sam show, like a Sam show that was good, like and that was playable online.
So that was Sam Show's problem, right? They just had terrible online.
Yeah, and
I
then
never
fight
actually played it
again.
for myself.
I didn't play it either. I couldn't play the game. It's not playable online.
It's interesting to see so many people that play it though. Still, like at least at locals and like tournaments and shit.
Yeah,
Like
because
they
I mean they have a scene for it. It's just like if you could play it online, right? It'd be a good game.
It's similar shit with like DBFZ where I was like, and again, I never really like gave my full piece on it because I didn't want to sound like I was a hater and shit, right?
Okay.
Because I try to again police and what my opinions are on shit for the sake of niggas misinterpreting it, but because I never want to disrespect the players who are like playing at a high level that like I can't even achieve or anything like that, right? But when you look at the first 2 seasons of Dragon Ball Fighters, or even like the beginning of season 3, and you compare it to what you see these days, the level of play that you see is so much like less refined and like less technical and like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, you can tell like, man, I just feel like niggas used to like lab way harder and just like be like way tighter on the execution, and there was just a lot more thought behind what they were doing, and everything was just like way more refined, you know what I'm saying? And then it just got to a point where it's just like a lot of flailing and shit. But
Yeah.
it works in the game because what the game's become. So it's like way more mashy, like way simpler.
Yeah, way more throw your EX lariat and then call your assist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like it's still cool to watch niggas play at a high level because I still just have respect for niggas who are just better than me, right? But like when I compare it to what was before, again, not trying to act like some fucking NBA old head, right? Like, oh, back in Jordan's era or some shit, but it's just like, nah, like what I'd watched before was a higher level of gameplay and skill than what I'm seeing now.
I agree. At least like the way they buff the same thing. I could see the same thing happen with Tekken and slightly with Street Fighter. Like the more the game gets optimized, the more like the options are streamlined, and then it's like okay, it's no longer A, B, C, D in the rabbit hole of counterplay. It's like this or that because all the other shit you were trying to do, you
Yeah.
don't really need it.
Yeah, and that's where Tekken is right now.
But then like They got the fucking nerve to give a nigga 200 moves in the move set, and then you telling me I need 4 buttons?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm down.
I feel like I was a different player / thought about this differently when DBFZ was in its heyday. My philosophy in my mind was, oh, Trunks isn't good because he's hard and can't mix that well without resources. I mean, that was part of it. Give him a low 2L. I was always anti Trunks 2L. I didn't think he ever needed that, but I understand.
But well, low.
Yeah.
Does he have it?
No. He got a bunch of other shit though. Trunks is actually top tier in that game, which is crazy because like they buffed him, they turbo buffed the fuck out of him. Like after I finally quit the game, shit pisses me off. It reminds me like way back in the day when I used to play like Xenoverse. For those of you, I don't think most of y'all in chat have been around with me rocking for that long. But my number one most requested character in that game since it came out was always Tapion, and well, that game also went down a very garbage path, and I stopped playing it. And then when I quit is when they finally added that character.
Also, Vaughn, one more. Vaughn for the hustle play. Let's go. Oh man.
I think
I just don't
be
have
good.
diamond
Yeah,
rings
so that's the
yet.
thing, Van, right? Is that they don't. It seems like
Oh, why are you running away from Rob?
it seems like developers these days either don't know or just don't care about the concept of like character identity, and they're just like making everyone do the same shit, and all like everyone's a well-rounded character that can do everything. They all have the same exact options. It's like, bro, what happened to like player expression? What happened to identity? What happened to characters
I
having like
think
weaknesses? Like,
Yeah, I think it's more like they get lost in like what they want the identity of the new game is, Like Tekken 8, for example, they kind of got lost in the heat of it, for
yeah, for
lack of a
sure.
better word. Like, and same thing with Street Fighter to some degree. I think like they're carried by drive rush mechanics for the
Yeah,
most
no,
part. A lot.
that's the thing. A lot of games are just system mechanic games now. Like the characters are
So I'm
not
saying, and then it's like, right,
driving.
it's like
Yeah,
we're not right. It's like the character's just a vessel to like pilot the system mechanic and not
And
really like.
whoever can abuse the system mechanic best out of said characters would be the top tier.
and that's exactly what it is. That's why Kuma's top tier in that game right now, because he just
Yeah.
abuses the fuck out of heat. Whoever uses drive rush the best, probably the best in Street Fighter 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Well, I could literally name you the top 5, and they're for moderately different reasons, but still roughly the same. Like
Right, whether
Rashid,
but it ties back to the meter, whether it's meter management or like how effective
yeah,
they are at using it, or like
I'm
just
not even mad at the heat
maintaining
system.
or
I just
like
don't think
taking
it was
someone else's
implemented very
meter
well.
away. Like if there was no drive rush, or like there was no like heat, like and they had to like play around a different part of their kit, that leads you to have something in the kit or like within the character that makes it unique, right? 'Cause like everyone has heat, so everyone has these advantages and inherent disadvantages when you either in it or like out of it. Like let's
Mm.
say for example Street Fighter you're in burnout, or like when you don't have it. So they just abuse it really well and just like there's not really like there's no identity to the character. Like it's just to the mechanic.
Forced the fuck out that.
King forced it. Forced to give you he give you the cleanup bucket, but he
Right.
also top out out.
Right. Maybe give you the Wendy's. The 7-Eleven open late,
You see, I give it right back.
24/7. You get that, cause I got it right. I got it. Thank you.
They think character design and move animations is a character identity. I mean, that's definitely part of it, but their identity definitely stems a lot from like how the character actually plays and what they're strong at and what the weakness is. That's what creates archetypes. That's how you actually differentiate what creates different play styles and
Right.
how players express themselves with that character. Like, yeah, a big part for me for why I pick a character is absolutely like their design and their animations, but it extends beyond that because like I could think a character looks cool, but they play style is whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I could think a character looks dope, but it's like if that nigga's a grappler, I'm probably not playing him. You know what I mean? Like this is not.
I will say not to be a riot shield, but I think the character designs in 2XL are really good. Like I like the way they design the characters in that game. All them feel
I've been hearing
like
a lot of shit changing that game, so we're gonna see if that still holds true.
the game is very different now. Yes, It looks too defensive. I think I'm not sure if I'm a fan about how the defense is in the game right now.
So yeah, I've been hearing about shit like that, and that they might have overcompensated for how good the offense was, because Sonic was mixing the fuck out of everybody. And they was like, maybe we should change all of this.
Yeah, I'll never forget Sonic made that one post on Twitter and just clip farmed. I just got farmed. Niggas was tagging
Sonic
me
was
all
doing some
sorts of shit.
broken ass shit with Echo, so
It
I
was
kind
they
of
was
get it,
like
but
they was clowning me. They was like, bro, are you sure he's a high level player? Nah, bro. He did me bad.
I actually think the philosophy here is that they want every matchup to be 5-5 or 6-4, when in reality some matchups should be 7-3 or 8-2. Yeah, like the thing is, like, people believe that every character should be, there should only be like 2 to 3 tiers in the game. It's like, I think it's fine for there to be like 5-6 tiers in the game, bro. Like some characters is gonna be ass, but it also makes it, because the thing is too, people love rooting for an underdog. People get impressed when you play a low tier character and beat a high tier character. It also feels good as a player. It's like, yeah, I beat your ass with this sorry ass character. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like that adds to the hype, excitement, and enjoyment of a game. So it's like, yeah, you want most of the roster, I guess, to be pretty well balanced, but you need some outliers, and it feels like they don't want outliers no more. It feels like they don't want a lot of shit anymore, but.
And that also goes back to why I said I like the way Riot developed the characters with scale so far. Because every time I speak with any of the devs about their characters, they're like, okay, like there's a reason this character doesn't have a great anti-air, so you might have to look for other options. Like your ground to air anti-air is not good. You might have to look for air throw. You might have to try to, just use a defensive mechanic. You might have to try to dash, like to get under them. Like you got to try different shit because their anti-airs are not good. But compensate for that, we wanted to make this character have this, right? Like it just they do stuff like that, and I think that's well thought out design. Right?
Mm-hmm.
At least you're thinking about what you want the character to not be able to do.
That's identity.
And same thing with Braum. They're like, okay, Braum, he's gonna be slow, so his jab is like 7 frames or 8 frames or something. But if you hit his command grab, then you have armor, right? Like so now you don't need to jab, you want to meet you with armor move. Like that's the idea behind that. I will say Yasuo is a character that can do whatever he wants.
I like the freedom of that character, but that's part of what makes him cool and shit. Like the freedom and flexibility you have. Not that he's like,
Goes where the wind blows.
oh, all right, nigga, but yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Let's lock in. Let's get this done real quick. Yo, stop running away from the ball, bro.
Playing Yasuo kind of reminds me of like playing base Vegeta in Dragon Ball FighterZ, where it just feels like you can, the options like never end with what he's able to do on offense, especially like when it comes to his combos. It's just like you just have infinite creativity, and I think that shit is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. I can't wait to play him again and get fucking in farm viewers. Oh no.
Imagine if Capcom said Geef Drive Rush is not projectile invincible because they felt it was hard for him to get in against zoners like JP, and it's like, nigga, that's the point?
Yeah.
That's my man. That's my man. I like this stuff. Oh, shoot that, brother. I'm afraid. How was that late? I'm corner. Somebody else step up. Find a man. Good
Good shit.
defense. Find a man. Let's go.
Great fucking defense.
Right, come back. Throwing it to you. What the hell?
It's like about Tekken fighting games in
I'm
general,
going back.
but
I'm
yeah,
going to
also
the back. I'm
Tekken.
running to the back.
I will say it's mind blowing to me that that game's launching with 10 characters. By the way, I do think that shit's kind of inexcusable, especially with how long this game's been in development. But what do I know?
I would agree,
especially for a team game.
Though, so, yeah, it's a live service, so I'm not even like tripping too hard about it. It's just that like, I don't know. If you want the game to do well at launch, I think you need to offer more than that.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like on one hand, it's hard to complain because like it's gonna be live service, it's a free to play game and everything, so it's like I feel like I can only criticize it so much or be, you know what I'm saying, but it's like like a team game launching with 10 characters, that's kind of,
I was just about to say, it's just the fact that it's a team game.
Like, yeah, like if it was 1v1, like I wouldn't even be tripping like that, but a team game,
10 characters to choose from, fuck it. game. Wow.
Right, you about to see the same 3 niggas. Like,
But yeah, people about to find what the top tier shit is, and then I'm gonna screen you up, Lotus. Hit the screen. Hit the screen. Hit the screen.
sorry, we got the snow tea. Yeah, no, 10 characters is just crazy to me. What did DBFZ launch with? 24, right? And now it's a 3v3 game. So I mean, you know,
Grand Blue launched with 10, and that's a single fighter though.
We're bored. Snagged over that little ass boy.
See it?
Another one. One more pass. One more pass.
pass it.
Yo,
You really
not
took that shit?
You punked it. Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna slow it down.
get off of
Good shit. You know, if when they add new characters that are going to be free, you have to pay. I'm pretty sure every character that gets added will be free DLC, right?
They're gonna be free. They're
Yeah.
gonna
You just have to. They're gonna charge you for like skins and shit like that. That's how they gonna make their bread.
Yeah, they might also. They're gonna definitely do like a battle pass thing, right?
Come on, Terrence, man.
Montrez Harrell.
Tight shit.
The vibes I'm getting.
I'm reaching. Just guard up.
Get that, young man.
I said, young man.
Keep running.
Wait, that was a tough switcheroo. That was a good one.
From the bounce pass too. We looking like the Harlem Renaissance. Oh yeah, Harlem Renaissance hoops. Nah, this a GoFundMe bucket right here. You know what time it is, man.
Low-key, I'm giving it to him because he's wide open.
He didn't shoot it, so you might as well just gave it to
Terrence,
him.
man. Oh, he banned and he don't want to shoot. That's the gag, bro. I got my spot. I got to my spot. Clap, 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 clap. Mellow, clap, clap, clap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very late.
Like for 2v2, 10's a little low, but like 12 wouldn't be egregious. 12 would still be like low, but that does sound a lot better than fucking 10,
that's
bro.
an extra 2.
Yeah.
I just don't have the character that I want to play with Yasuo yet. Like, I don't have a character, so
I also just think that like the expectation wasn't necessarily for this game to launch with 50 characters, right? But it's a League of Legends fighting game. Like that shit has like over 100 characters, and
yeah, to get like we're not even getting 10% of that.
Right, like no one was expected for every character in League of Legends to be in the game, especially not off rip. But it's just like, damn, y'all been working on this shit for quite a while, and it's a tag fighter, and we only
say what we do know is that they scrapped the first version of the game that they were making was a 1v1 fighter. They scrapped that idea completely. So they changed the game 100% and they made it a tag fighter. So like that tag fighter version of the game, they've been working on it for maybe like 4 years.
Even still though, like it's just I think there was an expectation that most people probably had, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, just like no matter, even if it was 1v1, niggas was still been like, damn, only 10 characters, you know what I mean? Like there still would have been some shit niggas was talking about. But for a tag game, it's just like, in a tag game where you know that the roster that's based off of is already so vast, I think niggas were probably thinking that this should go have at least 20 to 30 at launch.
Right.
Because I know that was my thought. For me, that's honestly something I was looking forward to a lot, was seeing what this final roster ends up looking like, because you know, Yasuo Ari was cool. I like that, but I was like, I can't wait to see what other characters they add, because like I might have some shit that I like way more than this. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't lie. I think there's gonna be some positives to it though, is that we'll actually get a chance to like dive into the characters that they add. Because there's like an extra 4 or 5 characters that we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
So like when we get to see these characters are gonna have depth, and they're gonna have shit that we're gonna have to like really look at. So like whenever they do add the characters that we've been waiting on, and we get to that 20 character roster, we're gonna be familiar with a lot of the cast already.
Why would he?
Which I think would be great. Can I get the rock, please? I haven't shot a shot all game, bro.
That nigga do got 6 points. You gotta let her have that.
Come on, bro.
If it was like an indie game, no one would care. I think Skullgirls launched with like 8 or something. If it was a smaller game, yeah, people wouldn't care as much. But it's just like, it's not only is this like supposed to be like a huge fucking game, but it's like it's not like they're making up a roster out of thin air. Like, and I get it, translating those abilities and shit to a fighting game is very, very different. But it's like niggas already know that there is this huge pool to choose from, so they were expecting like at least like 20% of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If it's ideas that they're like they need help with, I can't lie. I've had an idea for like 4 characters, and I'm like on some nerd shit. Like I'm like sculpting move sets for them. Like I'm thinking like what could their special moves be like?
Mm-hmm.
Air special moves, what their play styles are gonna be like. Like I could even talk about one. I know you're probably not very familiar with League of Legends, but
No,
my favorite
I went through the
character.
roster for a video talking about who I'd like to see in the game and shit, but I don't remember most of their names.
Yeah, well, the character I like to play, he's the top laner. His name is Aatrox. He's like a big demon with a sword. Well,
Mhm.
technically, how the lore is, he's a sword. Like he is the sword, but he needs a host, so he takes over this fucking person. He just like he needs a body that's strong enough to basically like handle him.
Right.
But basically, he is Aatrox. But he's like he would be like a big body install character, like that kind of shit. Think about like Berserker from maybe DNF because he have like
Yeah.
some sort of like healing in his kit. Even though I think healing would be toxic in a fighting game, so they could probably leave that out. But he would have like tipper normals. So like if you hit like the max range on his
Healing
heavy or
toxic in a
rush,
fighting game? Yeah, what fighting game
yes.
would do that? Carmine,
But
June,
DNF,
DNF.
DNF. Oh yeah, I didn't even know about that. I don't know that about that. I think healing is just toxic though.
Matter of fact, that
Because like
nigga
what do you?
Yoshimitsu heals himself too. Now I think about it. Fucking
Well, I guess
anyway.
it depends on the way they heal. Like life steal healing is really what I'm getting at. Because like if imagine this, like we're playing Lotus, right? And I have like 30% health and you have like 70% health. I do like a 20% combo on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I get back to 50% HP, and then you're down to 50% HP. How do I even up the life lead off a combo? That's kind of AIDS, right? Like,
That's you. I mean,
yeah, when you think about it
you
like
just
that, it's like
described Tekken, bro. Like,
that's no okay. This is different because it's gray health. It's a gray health thing.
what makes it any different? Like, I fucking nigga up. He down to 20% HP, but he really got 70 because of Gray Life. He hit me with one combo into 50-50 and I lost. And he healed with 70 HP. Like, anyway, my fault.
You know
I'm
what?
able to
No.
connect the
You
server.
have a point because I think the gray health is a little egregious in Tekken.
I think so too. I think they needed to tone it down. And they said they was toning down chip, but they didn't. And also, there's even more Gray Life now. So they actually did shit that makes us that you have more Gray Life in that game. Something over there is hilarious. Data for this season is not available yet. What the fuck is they talking about?
Oh yeah, I gotta claim my my season